Hey, so in this video, just gonna mention a few points because this is a really big topic, and that's around food. Yeah. So maybe you're already very familiar with health and nutrition and diet, or maybe you're not, or maybe you like to find out more. Either way, definitely pay attention to what you're eating. Especially, in general, but especially when it comes to your state of mind, when you're really anxious, or you get angry a lot, or mental fog, can't think straight, a lot of confusion, or maybe you're emotionally overwhelmed or really volatile. Maybe you're fine, but you can be really emotionally reactive. Yeah. Maybe you have trouble sleeping, tired all the time, lethargic. Yeah. um, Depressed. Yeah. Feeling a lot of sadness. Now, there are many reasons for that. Life is challenging. There can be many reasons for that. But I can tell you that there's always a factor of our physiology and our diet. I cannot stress how powerful it is to know your metabolic body type, because it's what your metabolism runs most efficiently on. It's like the fuel that your body needs, and it's all, with the metabolic typing, it's just different proportions of the three main macronutrient ratios, which are protein, carbohydrates, and fats. Yeah. So one body type will thrive on eating a very high protein diet, whereas another body type will not do well with that. And vice versa. And then there's a mixed one in between there. So I highly recommend checking that out. It can really transform your whole relationship with your health, honestly. Um, also, also in general, just eating, even without knowing your metabolic type, your metabolic body type, just eating, you know, uh, uh, general information here, general advice here is just eating organic as much as you can. So that's free of pesticides and all the shit that they put on commercial food, really poison. Plus, organic food tends to be higher nutrition. Locally grown when possible. Eating whole foods. That means foods in their natural whole state. Yeah. So that means eating, for example, vegetables, right? So if you had a choice of, let's say, you could say, oh, ketchup, that's tomato, it's a vegetable, versus actual tomatoes. Totally different. Totally different. Tomatoes are super processed, plus they add sugar in there, and, barely even counts as a vegetable, honestly. You eat whole tomatoes. That's what nature is giving you to eat. That's what our body is designed to eat. Yeah, so simple things like that. And also, in terms of being centered and grounded, just eating more grounding foods. So root vegetables, protein. Again, protein in the right proportions according to your metabolic type. So really, the whole subject of diet is a huge subject. But this is just barely an introduction of what you eat affects how you feel. Simple. Always. What you eat affects how you feel. So if you're having a super stressful day and you're eating food that's not good for you, you're going to be even more stressed. If you're having a super stressful day and you're eating good food for you, nourishing, healthy, grounding foods, you're going to be able to deal with that stress with much more ease, with much more resilience, with much more presence and focus. And it won't be that bad compared to if your body's doesn't have what it needs, or if you've eaten toxic food that's going to totally screw up your emotional and mental state of mind. So these are just general orienting guidelines. This is a super brief introduction. Again, there's lots of information out there on this, but if you want to find out more about what I've learned about health, and how it affects my state of mind, and how to use the foods that I eat to stay centered, to stay clear, to stay not only just emotionally stable, but in a good mood, to feel strong, like I can take whatever life throws at me. I have the resources within myself. Those kinds of feelings, that state of mind, please schedule a call with me, and I'd love to work with you on that. But at any rate, the point of this video is just to pay attention to what you eat and how does it make you feel. That's one way you can find out. Don't take my word for it. Find out for yourself. Eat something and then notice how you feel directly afterwards, an hour afterwards, 2 hours afterwards, 3 hours afterwards. How do you sleep that night with what you ate? Yeah? And how do you deal with stress with what you ate? So pay attention to that and you'll begin to make the connections. Yeah? So again, it's a big subject and it's hard to, there are some universal things I can say, but also because each body type is different, one thing that's good for one body type won't be good for another. So that's why it's important to find out your body type. And again, you can do that when you download the free PDF of Staying Centered in the Chaos. And you can also book a call with me and find out more. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope this has helped bring more awareness to what you're eating and how you're feeling and what you're thinking, your state of mind, the quality of your thoughts. Yeah. So thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Please subscribe to my channel and share this video with others. If you'd like to find out more information or work with me directly, please check out my website at ramsesalexander.com.